guys, it's Ashley with Pugs and Pearls, and today is my weekly makeup basket. As you guys know, I've been kind of started a new series on my channel where I take you through the makeup that I've used this week so you can actually see what I'm using, what I'm liking, what I'm not liking. And I'm going to start with a fragrance first. This is from The Body Shop, or no, Bath and Body Works. I always get them mixed up. This is the Oahu Coconut Spray. Now this is from their, I think, last year's collection. It always takes me forever to go through spray, so I try to like seasonally move them in and out of my collection because I have so many. But I love the smell of coconut, so I've been wearing this pretty much since spring has sprung this week, and I love it. It really gives you that sweet coconut smell. And then let's talk about nail polish before I forget. I always forget to include nail polish in these videos, and I need to because typically when I wear my nail polish, I normally wear a shade for the week, and that's just because of my schedule. I normally only have time to really change my shades during the weekend, so this is actually what I was wearing this past week. I just changed them today. This is the shade February 2016 from 90 Lacquer, and oh my gosh, I am in love with this gorgeous holographic periwinkle blue purple shade. I will insert a picture of me wearing it, but this is from Just Face 90. If you guys follow her on YouTube, she has an amazing line of nail polish, and this is honestly one of my favorites from her collection. It sparkles so pretty when you're out in the sun. I couldn't stop looking at my nails, and I was getting lots of compliments on it, so highly recommend her brand. The one thing I feel bad about talking about though is that this particular polish is you can't buy. She does a monthly special polish each month, and I believe March's polish is green, and I'm not sure if April's been released yet. So you have to kind of follow her on Instagram and see what's on her channel so you can kind of see what's coming up, but I'm super happy I snagged this one because this is a beauty. Okay, so in my Sephora haul, if I've posted it already, I'm sorry, but I've had about a week of use of these products. I tried the mini sample size of the Tarte Cosmetics. This is from their Rainforest of the Sea collection, and they came out with a primer. It's a spray primer, and it's called the Marine Boosting Mist, and it has kind of a citrus smell to it. It comes out a little chunky, but I think that's just because it's the mini bottle, but it's still very nice. I've been using it as a primer spray, and so far I like it. I'm not sure if I would purchase the full size yet, but I like it. So far I like that citrus smell. And then this little pot is actually the basically the hydrating gel moisturizer, which I'm a big fan of gel moisturizers. This one has a very kind of organic smell to it, so I'm not used to my moisturizer smelling because I use a lot of Clinique moisturizers, but it's thicker than what I'm used to, but it sinks into the skin. You don't feel it once it's had time to sink in. That's the only thing I will say about these. I do feel like once you apply each one, you need to give your skin a minute to let it sink in and soak into your skin. But I do feel like it's very hydrating. So far I like it, but I'm still testing them out, so I'm not quite sure. I'm not ready to do a full review, and I probably will do a full review separate video on this. And also the cleansing gel that they gave in that little kit. So another new type of moisturizing product that I've been using is this Kate Rimmel Clear. It's in a lipstick, like their regular lipsticks, but it's not a lipstick. It is basically a moisturizing balm, and I've been using this as a primer and a moisturizer before I do my lipstick in the morning. It's extremely creamy, and what I really like about it is the product application. You don't have to stick your finger in a pot. It's not coming out of a tube. Well, it is coming out of a tube, but it's in a lipstick form, so it's really easy to apply. It's not messy. It has a slight smell to it, but it doesn't really transfer once you've put it on. I don't really smell it once it's on my lips, but I have been really liking it, and you can find this in the drugstore in the regular lipstick section. It's just, you'll see it's white, it's the only one. So I like the packaging for this, and I'm just really enjoying it. I think it's a really good cheap alternative because a lot of you, last week I think I was talking about the Creme de Rose lip balm, and it's a really great product, but it's $27. This one is much more affordable, so I recommend if you're looking for a moisturizing balm or a prep lip prep before you put your lipstick on, this one might be a good alternative. Not saying it replaces it, but a good cheap alternative. So guys, you know, these have been staples in my foundation. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Shine Free Balance Stick. I'm in 120 Classic Ivory. I've been loving this. Great for lazy days. You draw it on the face, buff it in, you're done. But what I've kind of been leaning towards more this week has been the Dream Velvet by Maybelline. This is the Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation, and again, I'm in Classic Ivory. This one is 20. And I've just been having more like business meetings for work, so I kind of like to have a little bit fuller coverage on those days, just to look a little bit more professional and put together. So I highly recommend this. This is one of my favorite foundations, and I have a feeling I'm getting to the end because, like I said last time, it's feeling very, very low. Brow products, I think I talked about this last week. I'm still using it, still loving it. This is the Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel and Mascara. It is great. It goes on super easy. The wand is tiny enough that I think it really gets where it needs to go. So perfect to just do that little touch up and set your brows. And it's a really affordable price. I think this was $2.99 and I got it at Ulta. So two things that I also shared last week that I'm still going strong with. This is the Dandelion Blush by Benefit. And this is a really nice, pretty pink with a little bit of shimmer in there or a little bit of sparkle. I think this looks really great. It's hard for me to swatch this so that you can see it, but it really does show up when you pack it on the cheeks. I just use my small e.l.f. tapered blush, or small e.l.f. tapered brush, and I use it to put this on, and it goes on extremely well. And then the Hoola bronzer by Benefit, I've just been continuing to use this as well since I recently purchased it. It has a really nice brown shade. You just have to be careful. Like I said, this one can go a little crazy if you're too heavy-handed on it. Now, another thing that I think has been a really good product, and I've used it very consistently throughout, I would say this like January on. This was a new product that Wet n Wild came out with. This is one of their new felt tip eyeliners, and this was in the brown shade. They have a black and a brown, and I think that's it. I feel like this gives a very nice line. You can do thick or you can do thin. You just have to be careful with application. I'm wearing it today. I really like how it looks. It stays all day. Really affordable if you're looking for a good felt tip liner. This is, I think, around the $2 mark or $3 mark at the drugstore. And then for more of some fun new products, again from Tarte, I've been using this Rainforest of the Sea palette, and this one is a really nice palette. And the reason why I picked it up is because it has a lot of neutral shades. A lot of them are very, very work appropriate. I really like this gray shade, and I think the pigment on these is really, really nice. It's just creamy, it's smooth, and I've really been digging into it and trying a lot of different looks. I'm actually wearing a look today that I did, and I really, really like these products from Tarte. And I just think it's really pretty packaging. That one was around the $34 mark, so I feel like it's really affordable. And then another little mini I got, this is the Cabana Boy lipstick, and it's a very, very creamy lipstick. And I'm wearing it today. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful shade. It's perfectly opaque. Very, very moisturizing. And one thing that I will say about it though, you do have to be careful because you can probably break these lipsticks really easily. They go onto the lips so nicely and so smoothly, but they're so creamy. If you're not careful, you could break it. And I've had somebody already that I watch on YouTube say that they broke theirs. So you do have to be aware of that, but they're super nice, super pigmented, and super moisturizing, which is what they claim to be. So guys, that's it for my makeup basket this week. Tell me what you've been loving. I will talk to you in the comments below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!